Hi guys, welcome in and/or welcome back to my channel, Home of Christy T. I'm Christy T, and today I'm excited to be sharing a new series on my channel with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started.
Oh my goodness!
So this series is all about helping you transform your small spaces into beautiful spaces in your home that you love to live in. So for today's makeover, some of you may know this if you follow me over on @HomeofChristyT on Instagram, that I put out a post and put out a contest basically for one of you guys to have the lucky chance to win a free makeover from me and my team over at SincerelyHomeDesigns.com. Now, if you didn't know already, I am an interior designer offering all types of virtual and in-person interior design services to fit any of your design needs. If you haven't already, I highly recommend you go over and check out my website, SincerelyHomeDesigns.com, where I will leave everything linked below so that you guys can check for yourself. Now, when it comes to today's makeover, the winner for my contest was my fabulous client, Kristen. So let's go ahead over and meet her.
Hello, my name is Kristen Hildebrandt, and I am super excited to see what Christy's about to do to our, I don't know what else to call it, but room 2. When we moved here, we have a wonderful living room and a kitchen and a laundry room and my daughter's room and our bedroom, and then we have this extra room that's just a glorified storage closet. And I would love for it to be like a really beautiful spot for my husband to journal in the morning and for me to work, because I am working from home. A bonus would be a spot where maybe we can kind of like nestle and hang out and like read a book or watch something on like the monitor there. But overall, I just want like a really beautiful space for my family. And I know you are going to do a great job.
I am so happy that Kristen has so much confidence in me and my team to achieve her desired look. So let's go ahead with a little bit of inspiration. So after further discussion with Kristen and her family, we determined that the style that would be best for the space would be a little mix of mid-century modern, a little bit of modern French country. Now for this, we created this beautiful inspiration board that incorporated several of the details that we wanted to include in the space, as well as all of the color schemes as well. Now I did create this in Milanote, which is where I do all of my mood boards and inspiration pages, and here you can see it's really easy to just go ahead and add in those photos. We decided to do black and gold accents, as well as incorporate some type of built-in desk. And now original plan was to do this with Billy bookcases. However, upon inspection of the room, we discovered that they already had a shelf that would work perfectly to create this beautiful bookshelf situation. So first things first, we got started with some of the things that Kristen and her family needed within the space. Now the space is very small, and so it needed to be multifunctional, but within small parameters. Now, as always with things on my channel, these are all will be renter-friendly upgrades that you can easily make to your home. And we wanted to get started by implementing some storage solutions in this space.
I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just want fun, I wanna turn around, dance. I just want fun, I wanna turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now. I just wanna now and turn around now, I just want fun, I wanna turn around, dance. I just want fun, I wanna.
Kristen, like myself, is a CEO and owns her own business, and so therefore she does need a comfortable yet beautiful space to work out of daily. And so creating a space that could just be inviting and like help her to relax and get the things that she needs to get done, as well as accommodate any of her employees while they are working there as well. So this space really had to be something great. So now that we had our design plan in mind, I got started on creating the virtual 3D renders for this space. So as you can see here, this is what the 3D renders turned out. These items were sent over to my client, and I then went over and further discussed this with her and her husband as well to make sure that everyone was on board with the full design style before we proceeded moving forward. And now was the fun part. After several weeks of waiting for things to arrive, things finally started arriving. We ordered items from IKEA and Amazon as well, and these items did have some trouble arriving to my client. However, I did not have any issues with items arriving to me, so we figured out that that was the best bet to get things to arrive quicker. Now, once things did start arriving, it was now time for, you guessed it, implementation day. So if you can't tell already, today is install day, so we will be putting all of the things in and taking all of the old things out as well. I'm excited to bring you guys along for this as well, because I'm super excited to finally see this project come together and all of things, just see them work together. So let's go ahead and roll the clips. Yeah, no, it was very strong. I was like, yeah, no way. Now, one of the things that we did for this project is create this beautiful, repurposed, olive green, stunning bookcase. The original plan for this design was to create a set of beautiful arched bookcases with the Billy bookcases. I'll insert a picture of the inspo for those. However, once again, after further inspection of the room and just really wanting to work with what the client already had, we decided to use the shelf that she already had in her home. Now, I will be sharing a full DIY tutorial on this DIY on this shelf on my video later on this month, so stay tuned for that and make sure you are subscribed. But as for today, I will just be showing you a few of the details, but make sure you subscribe so you can see the full detailed DIY video coming soon. Guys, so now it is time for paint. I will say that the primer dried really fast. I just opened the window and had the air on to make sure the fumes kind of exit the house quickly, because the fumes were very strong. They're still a little bit strong. I can still smell them a little bit, but they are nearly as bad as what they were. So now we're going to go ahead and paint, and I'm excited to get this paint color on this shelf. The doors themselves were already done. Let me show them. So these are the doors, and I built these separately, which I'll insert the clips of already of that. And then I added this beautiful brass gold hardware on it, and they turned out really great. So I'm excited to see these go on the shelf. Keep staring to this side because there's a beautiful piece that we got for this room. And guys, this piece, I just was like, yes, this is perfect for this space, and it was perfect for the client's needs. I would have to say that my client was so very much patient. Most days I was really working by myself, and it was hard trying to implement all of the things, and I appreciate her patience throughout the whole process. She and her family have been more than a godsend to me, and I'm so thankful that I had the chance to work with her. Now, if you know that your child is needing some additional tutoring this summer, I highly recommend that you go over and check out her website, Pink Tower. I will be leaving everything linked down below, as well as her link is popping up here, so that you can check that out for your child. She does offer tutoring as well as some other childcare services as well. So I highly recommend that you go over and check out her website and all of the services that she offers. All right, so here's an update. I stabbed my finger with the drill, so therefore I was bleeding. Obviously I didn't have a band-aid, and so we are wrapped with paper towel and painter's tape. Crafters edition, of course. You gotta just make do when you can. However, I was running into issues with attaching the cabinet doors, which is how I stabbed myself with my drill while it was rotating into my finger. So that was fun. That was very painful. And the doors still aren't completely attached. I'm gonna have to just come back and get the right screws to inset into the hinge so it can close properly. So that's something I have to do, which is fine. My client has said it's fine if I come back and just take care of that. But I am gonna go ahead and style the shelves today, because I did bring all of my home decor and styling materials to go ahead and style the shelves. So while you see me styling, you will not see, you'll see that the cabinet isn't finished on the bottom. Completing this shelf was completely it was really meant to be. Now, my client will tell you that she herself loves the color blue. However, going in the direction of green, she never would have thought to do so. However, as you can see in the end result, her love for the piece and her love for room is over exuberant, and I'm so happy that she ended up loving the color that we chose. Now, when it comes to choosing a designer, this is one of those things that you would actually hire your designer to do. Now, it may not be in the contract that they just make these decisions for you. However, choosing to work with a designer allows you to have that freedom of knowing that they are working on your best interest to choose pieces that you will love based on your desired taste. And that is what I did for my client and her family. Oh yes, they fit perfectly. When it comes to styling shelves, you really want to try a couple of different things until you find the desired style that you want to go for. Since we have a lot of wood tones that we're leaning into, right now I'm using baskets, but we may not use baskets in the overall design. But they could easily be stored underneath for additional storage, or on top for additional top storage. So you may see the design of this fluctuate a bit, but overall, you just want to play with the design, see where your eye takes you on the shelf, because you want ultimately your eye to move across and down the shelf, or up the shelf, whichever way you want to go with that. But you want to have a flow for the eye to move in, so that way when someone's looking at it, it's visually appealing. Now let's just add a few more design touches and style the shelf, and then I think that we are ready for the reveal. Let's just remember what the space looked like before. It was definitely an over-glorified storage room. There were things everywhere. There was this bookshelf that had great storage, but that wasn't using properly. The space wasn't really being able to be used for anything else except storage. And now let's look at what it looks like now.
Ready? Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! This is so good!
I'm so happy you love it. Oh my gosh.
I love this. And I didn't even like this bookcase. This green is everything. Yeah, and the depth, I love it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It smells nice.
We added texture and
Yeah.
changed up the curtains.
This is literally my favorite room, of all time.
Feels a lot more homey in here for sure.
Yeah,
A
it
lot
makes
more
me
cozy.
want to work. Like, to just be like, go away, family. I have the world to conquer.
Right.
But I love the couch here, so that way I can read, I can journal, I can read books with my daughter. Like, it's no longer room 2, it's an office. It's headquarters. It's been elevated to headquarters. No, I love it.
It is what, Pink Tower headquarters?
Yeah, Pink Tower headquarters. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you for allowing me to come in and do your space.
Of
and
course.
Take it over and
Now I have more spaces for you to do. I can't wait to get back to the States and have you, do our next spot.
I'm excited.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
As you can see, Kristen and her family both enjoyed this beautiful space that we created, and I'm so happy that I got to be a part of this journey for her and help her to make her dream space even in these small parameters in her military housing. I am so looking forward to the next project like this that I get to complete, and if you yourself want a chance to be able to win one of these, please don't forget to, number 1, like and subscribe to this channel, and also follow me over on Instagram at Home of Christy T and at Sincerely Home Designs to make sure that you are ready for when I issue the next client call. Alright guys, as always, I do hope that you enjoyed today's video, and as this is the first of a series, I hope that you guys will comment down below, as we are still trying to figure out a name for this series so it can be continued and like have a way for you guys to always find it. But also comment down below, what did you like about the space? Would you have done anything differently? As always guys, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I will see you again in next week's video. Bye! All the necessary needs for her families. So guys, don't forget, once again, hit that like and subscribe button down below. I will see you guys next week in a little bit.